Hi guys, it's me, Just One Machine again, and for this video that I will be dedicated to the Easter holiday season of 2026, I should be talking about a very important song from the game Need for Speed Underground 2, and the name of the song is The Death and Resurrection Show by The Killing Joke. Now, before I actually get into the actual song itself and the significance of it for this holidays, I gotta tell you, I don't know whether The Killing Joke is actually a band that was made up after the comic book called Killing Joke, or and the movie that came after that, or if they were first the Killing Joke band and then the comic book came out. So I can't tell you honestly. But if I had to guess, I would say the comic book came out first. Because the image for the Killing Joke album or the symbol or whatever is actually is actually a clown with a very malicious grin on his face, a la Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. So I'm gonna wait your guess here and say that they were influenced by the comic book in which the Joker shoots and paralyzes and then sexually assaults Barbara Gordon. But being that this time of the year is about holiness and and getting together with your family and stuff, I figured that it'd be the perfect time to talk about a song called The Death and Resurrection Show, because well, I have a sick sense of humor at times, and a very dark sense of humor at times too. So, being that being that I am a good Catholic boy, I figure I might want to talk about that pertains vaguely to religion. I mean, of all the religious songs, I had to pick this one to talk about for this time. Yeah, I could pick a lot of songs that I like that are religious, but what the hell? I'm gonna have some fun with this, shouldn't I? Because by grace, Jesus Christ did die on the cross, and he was resurrected. So, it kind of goes hand in hand. Anyway, this song is kind of nice because it deals more with, I find it deals more with psychology and fills the whole 7-minute song of it, rather than, say, in any particular religion, whether it be Judaism for Passover or Easter for Christianity. So yeah, it's kind of funny in that regard. I'll get to that in a moment. But there are actually two main singers in this thing. One guy says like illumination, like a very calm, sensible person. Like almost like the super ego, very calm, very gentle, very very I wouldn't say righteous, but very realistic, I should say. And then you got the guy who's the Ed, who plays like a more of a screamo match thing, like like we would assume for heavy metal, like the death and resurrection, yo, that very guitar um, very loud and kind of shouty, kind of grumbly voice. And it's kind of weird because the voices are set up on the background of this kind of like awesome guitar riff, where it sounds very much like engines revving up. It wouldn't be this song wouldn't be out of place in, like, say, Mad Max, or say Mad Max Fury Road, or any of the movies actually, but more in particular Mad Max Fury Road or Furiosa, for all that's worth. I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed all the Mad Max movies. Even the game was actually pretty awesome, except for the button mash parts where I couldn't do it with my controller. But in any case, this reminds me of that. And there's also very one or more of the characters in it deal with religious idolatry, where they worship like gods and stuff. So anyway, the first voice is saying, prepare for all your animal skins and your masks and stuff like that. I can't say anything about what that means psychologically, but I will say that it sounds more like a pagan type thing, a pagan type of practice in which people would wear like animal masks and they would to go around campfires wearing masks and wearing animal pelts, like, to imitate the actual animals themselves and gain some of the power and abilities from prancing around like that. So it kind of reminded me of that. But then you got the other guy there, the other deeper and darker voice, the more calm of the two voices. And he's like, whenever he does, like, his voice is more like repetition, first of all. And I believe that both of the people are in Australia, because the voices have that accent to them. So it's more prominent with the guy that's shouting it into the microphone. So anyway, it's kind of hard to understand the guy unless you're really good at it. But he's the one that shouts out the words, "The Death and Resurrection Show." So that's pretty funny the way that comes out. And then he's like, and then it's the Death and Resurrection Show. Holding your arms, I think that might be something the calm voice says, but then the main voice says, overall, humanity, mother liberty, but bring away all the impurities. So that could mean, something to do with possibly the Virgin Mary, bring away all our impurities as human beings, or the souls or whatever. I'm sure that when they made this song, they didn't actually make that into a law that this means whatever else. They go, I'm just making it up for that because it's Easter time. So anyway, that's what I got from this. Like I said, the song is the like heavy metal voices, more of a open up for the interpretation, because it's real kind of hard for you to understand what it says and what it means to decipher it. Hold me arms is more like for comfort. And the song is actually pretty good, but there's no way that you can actually hear lyrics and pay attention to it while you're also driving in the game. I don't think I could put this song in other games, but it'd be funny if they did, especially if they did like in Dante's Inferno. That would have been funny to put this in. Let me see here. Or possibly Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Let me see. What else is there? The song is very, very good. Very good sounding, at least. It'll put your musical taste to the test. It's a burn brightly, burn brightly, burn. So it's actually kind of good. It's actually kind of cool in that regard that it has multiple interpretations, and there's no music used for it too. So you can't really say you're wrong in your interpretation of it, like with inkblot tests, like with Rorschach tests. If I pronounced that right. So the fact that burn brightly, burn illumination might be a purification rite that you go through when you pass on the next life. Although this whole video that I'm making kind of a stretch as far as religious terminology goes, because when they made the song, they probably didn't think about all their religious interpretations of it, besides the actual name of the song being a death and resurrection show. So don't take this seriously. Don't hate me because I hate religion because I'm making fun of the song and stuff, trying to make it into a religious type thing, but I can't help it. I got a little fun with Easter and with this song in particular. But it'd be pretty funny if they ever played the song at church. I mean, it's a bunch of organ players could play the song the One-Winged Angel on the big pipe organ. I'm sure you gave me with this playing this in a church or something. That'd be pretty damn funny. Actually, I could just see people going like, "Oh, it's an abomination! It's a blasphemy! It's this is that." It'd be funny to see the reactions. I'll say especially when that deep dark voice comes in and it's still shouting over the loudspeakers, and that'd be funny to hell. Quite literally. Because I'm sure that if I ever played it in a church or a synagogue or a mosque for that matter, I'm sure whoever's in it would probably say, "Oh, this guy's so fucked up, he's going straight to hell." But in any case, I like this song a lot. So anyway, make your interpretation for what you will. Have a happy Easter or Passover, or any other religious time that you might have. I don't know, consider St. Patrick's Day an actual holiday or a holy day. I know there's a holiday for it, but most people think of it to drink excessively. Yeah, enjoyed this nice little fun song. I'm gonna be doing another more serious, more Christian-oriented movie soon for this holiday, the most holy of dates for Christians, and I'm gonna be doing the movie The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson. Yes, that one. And it tends to be quite interesting. And it's one of the only movies that my father actually cried for, and he will not be watching that movie, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, like I said, the song is actually 7 minutes long, a little bit lengthy for my taste, but I like the whole greenness and loudness of the guitar in there, whenever they go, whenever it's not like shooting gears or whatnot. That's pretty cool. And I just love the pieces. Especially with that nice calm voice juxtaposed with that mean gravelly voice. That's pretty cool. I'll see you now. I you've watching my video on the song The Death and Resurrection Show by The Killing Joke. It's a pretty good song for using to celebrate the Passover/Easter season of 2026. Anyway, as you can tell, I love this song. And as such, to give this my happy face approval, because it's really awesome. And I learned about it from my game, Thieves Be Underground 2. Because it's very funny. It's very fun. Especially when you did illumination, burn, illumination. Kind of like when you get purified and you go on the nice little tunnel of heavenly love. Let me know how you guys like this song. If you guys can picture any type of religious significance to the song, besides the whole pagan and the reality of it all. Also, now that I think of it, the more common voice could be more of like an jug voice, where the low voice could be something of the devil. I could see that. I could see that the angel versus the devil fight in this one. Yeah, if you guys like what you hear, you want to see more of my stuff, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also comment me for future information on my future videos by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707, or you can follow me on Twitter or X for contact at PMelsonPro. And my email is at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, let's salute all the people who like heavy metal, and who like rock, and who have a very, very peculiar sense of humor, which most people would think you got a few screws loose laughing at certain jokes and everything. Anyway, Peace out, my brothers and sisters. Have a happy Passover. Happy Easter. We just got done with Ramadan and Lunar New Year. Year of the Horse. I believe it's a fire horse too. So anyway, I'll see all you girls and guys in the next video. Sayonara, ciao ciao, and arrivederci.